Campo Duterte. Why did it come to this? Bakit nangyari ito? Sapagkat merong isang tao na napakaaga gusto nang tuparin ang kanyang ambisyon na maging presidente ng Pilipinas. Ang unang ginawa nila, People's Initiative, they wanted to amend the Constitution so that we will shift from presidential to parliamentary and he can be appointed Prime Minister. So that they will be able to position their local candidates so that in 2028, that man who has been salivating to become the next president could fulfill his dream. And this man is no other than Martin Romualdez. To reintroduce myself, because I am sure that many of you were not born yet when I became your governor in 1998. Ako po si Manny Peñol, anak ng Mlang. I graduated valedictorian from high school and elementary. I hold a doctorate degree in rural economic development. I was mayor of Mlang, governor of Cotabato, vice governor of Cotabato, secretary of agriculture, chairman of the Mindanao Development Authority, and the first and only Filipino to be elected chairperson of the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. My dear people, mga minamahal kong kababayan, I have to give you a national perspective of politics today so that you will understand, ma-translate natin sa ating lokal na politika. We are a nation in crisis. Ang utang natin is 16.3 trillion pesos. Ang popularity rating ng ating presidente is 14%, the lowest by any president in modern times. Divided ang ating bansa. Nag-aaway ang Campo Marcos at Campo Duterte. Why did it come to this? Bakit nangyari ito? Sapagkat merong isang tao na napakaaga gusto nang tuparin ang kanyang ambisyon na maging presidente ng Pilipinas. Ang unang ginawa nila, People's Initiative, they wanted to amend the Constitution so that we will shift from presidential to parliamentary and he can be appointed Prime Minister. Hindi nagtagumpay yun, 26 billion ng gastos. Gumawa sila ng bagong programa, ayuda. Etong mga perang binibigay sa inyo, hindi tutulong sa mahihirap. Ito ay pambili ng boto natin para yung kanilang kandidato sa lokal ngayong eleksyon ay mananalo in preparation for 2028. Hindi pa rin nakontento, they impeached Sara Duterte. Hindi pa rin nakontento, they exiled the former president to The Hague to be tried by a foreign court. My dear friends, all of this have bearing on our local politics. Sapagkat, ang totoo niyan, etong mga ayudang tinatanggap ninyo ngayon ay bahagi ng isang matinding plano para bilhin ang mga boto ng ating mga botante so that they will be able to position their local candidates so that in 2028, that man who has been salivating to become the next president could fulfill his dream. And this man is no other than Martin Romualdez. I am not going to gamble the future of my children. I am not going to gamble the future of our province. Kaya nung magdesisyon ako na tumakbo bilang gobernador, gumawa ako ng programa to create an independent, virtual independent province of North Cotabato. Agriculture, productivity, food sufficiency, jobs for our people, health, at lubos sa lahat, scholarship for our children. My dear friends, we will focus on agriculture. There is no other way. Ang palay ngayon, 15. Ang bigas, 60. Hindi pwedeng magpatuloy yan. We have to do something about it. And we have to come up with a program to stop this. By doing improvements in agriculture, we have to go back to the basic. Hydrology study, soil analysis, and then we support our farmers by starting what I call corporate governance. Makikialam na ang provincial government sa pamamagitan ng provincial economic enterprise in buying the palay of your tatay and nanay sa magandang presyo at ibenta natin sa lokal na palengke sa magandang presyo. We will also support our corn farmers by buying their corn at a good price and, of course, selling feeds, supporting our livestock and our poultry programs. We have to go back to the basic issue of sending our children to school for free. We have to go back to the basic service of government to provide health, libreng ospital na ginawa na natin noong akong gobernador ninyo. Meron pa akong 6 seconds. Sorry, I was interrupted at 6 seconds. Nawala tuloy ako. So, babalikan natin yung mga programa. Anyway, we will have question and answer, and I will be able to answer some of the questions later today. Thank you.
At ang tanong po natin ay, bilang tumatakbo sa posisyon na pagka-gobernador, sa pagkakataong ito, ano sa palagay ninyo ang inyong magagawa pa na hindi pa nagagawa ng nakaupo sa kasalukuyan?
My experience as former Agriculture Secretary actually widened my perspective in the field of agriculture. And I will use this to the hilt. Halimbawa, yung problema natin sa disconnect ng presyo ng palay, 15 ang kilo, sa presyo ng bigas, 60, kailangang makorek natin yon. And the only way to do that is for the provincial government to establish an economic enterprise that will participate in the procurement of the palay from the farmers at a good price of maybe 22 pesos per kilo. At ipagigiling natin yan, ibibenta sa bigasan ng mga barangay within our communities at 45 pesos per kilo. Kapag nagawa natin yan, hindi makakapasok ang imported na bigas sa North Cotabato, and we will be creating a virtual rice republic that will offer our farmers good price for their produce and our consumers good price for their daily rice supply needs. Ang aking karanasan sa agrikultura has also enriched my perception. Kailangan balikan natin ang agrikultura because there is no other hope for this country. Sa gitna ng kaguluhan sa national level, nagkakagulo sila eh. Hindi natin alam, ma-impeach ba si Sara, makukonvict ba siya, makakabalik ba si President Duterte, mananalo ba si Martin Romualdez as President. All of these things could not be answered today. So, to prepare for that uncertain future, we have to build a province that can stand on its own. Kailangan meron tayong sariling supply, processing, and marketing cycle within which we will be able to sell our produce to our own people. Creating a virtual food republic. Wala tayong magagawa. Kailangan nating proteksyonan ang ating probinsya. Kailangan nating proteksyonan ang ating mga magsasaka para magtagumpay tayo.